Ooh.
Oh, yeah, welcome to the place. Welcome to the house.
Welcome to the tower of
Yeah, look at the Tower of Sir.
Did he make
Aaron,
Yeah,
Aaron, behind
yeah,
you.
he did.
Get it.
Okay.
You gotta hold on to it.
There's not even anything in it.
Is it?
Fuck.
Alright, well, if you
I'll put something in it eventually.
Okay.
come
Still
down
working
here,
on
and
building
we
it
have
up.
another thing.
Oh.
It's UHC, so that ain't regenning.
Wait, is that
This is my house.
No, it's fine.
I mean, if you die, there might be.
It was really nice to have Ixo around for this challenge and for the little puzzle we had to do. I was 0 for 3 on the guessing for the way the music disc had to be put in place. I told Exo to just do what he thought. He got it right first try. So he definitely carried me to this immunity for tonight's vote.
I'm gonna plug my boy at the paint. You wanna ruin your timeline? That's always a good one.
I'm interested to know what was I mean, I'm never mad after a vote off, but what was the idea behind BJ? Can I ask?
I think it was just because you were immune.
Listen, I have nothing wrong with any single person that is in this game. Each one of them, I can respect them to some case. I like them to some case. Miles is a little annoying, but you know I ain't got a problem with any of them. But BJ was cool. He was probably the only person in this game that I would genuinely want to be like proper friends with. As girly, well, as childish as that sounds, I don't really know what to say, but you know, whatever I did in this game, sure we were spawned to different tribes. I always was like, as long as BJ made it to merge, as long as BJ made it here, I would have cool. And you know, yeah, I had final deals with A-Rod and Sam, and you know, I spoke to Kid and Chasmic about going really far as well. That didn't really matter because it kind of sucks when every single person goes against someone that you genuinely like as a human being. So BJ, anything I do from this point is for you, and I don't give a damn who ends up with me in the final three, but I'm gonna get to the final three, and every one of them come at me because I genuinely will go to the final three, and I don't care who comes with me.
The only reason I want to do this is because I was gonna say, BJ was the only one in like R5 that he went and talked to the other people like more than anyone else, and it kind of, especially the tribal before, when
Miles.
yeah, when he was with Miles, and then also like there was a moment at tribal where I don't know which one asked, but you guys had a little conversation and you were like, which vote or something.
That was between because we were scared about Mars playing the idol. It was generally between Sam and Sir.
Okay, so Fiasco came to visit today, as well as obviously everyone else's loved ones, and it was pretty cool to get to do a challenge with them as well. That was really interesting, and the particular challenge too was very unique. I thought from the beginning we sort of had it, you know. I found the box of cats and then also the blocks, and I said the blocks one out loud, not thinking, and then I kind of realized. And also at some point Fiasco said that he found like a stop sign, and I didn't really think about that too much, but it turns out that, yeah, that was the last disc, they were being weight.
I think there's some collusion going on there. Y'all think y'all are gonna get eliminated?
Well, I can't.
For certain.
Just be straight with me here. Am I next in the
No.
in the
Absolutely not. No, I said that we will take it to Final Five, and that's the deal that I'm gonna go with. So I'd like to vote out Mark next, as we plan to.
Okay. And so, what DYM?
A-Rod is on board, so we have 3, and then
So, what would then me, you, and me, you, and A-Rod go final 3 from there, or
yeah, ideally.
um?
But in honesty, it's not a bad thing. I don't think I'm in danger of going at this point, or at this elimination anyway, so we'll see. Okay, yeah, because ever since Miles kind of yelled at him, he's sort of realized that he's lacking a little bit, and he's trying to pick up the pace and make some moves. So I think we should take him out before he causes something out of our control.
Because he definitely has a good grip with Sir.
Yeah,
I think they're allied together, so
yeah,
it
for
could
sure.
end up turning bad for us.
I've been slowly working my way up. I started out really quiet, made sure that people recognized bigger threats than me. That way, I knew I was never going to go home in a tribal. But then when it started to get, like right now, how we don't have too many people left, I'm starting to build up and go, hey, this person, they're super dangerous. If we don't do something about them, like Sam or Sugar, if we don't get rid of those two sometime soon, I'm almost sure one of them are gonna win.
Already talked to Mark. He said he's not voting out Sam. And he will not vote out Sir, and A-Rod has immunity.
Okay.
I tried really hard to get Mark to vote Sam. Because, honestly, like, Sam is the one controlling A-Rod. It's not the other way around.
You wanna try something insane?
Sure.
Sam, he's just been riding really safe, but he's got A-Rod with him, so that's a second vote. And then I'm assuming that Sir's voting with them a bunch because he's been kind of quiet, though he seems to talk to them a lot, so I would assume he's going to be with them. So getting rid of those two is going to be top priority. I'm probably going to try to talk to Sugar more Mark, Sugar, Sir, I'd say, because even though I absolutely can't stand Mark, I need his vote. So, he may be an idiot, but he's an extra vote. I need that. I gotta start making bigger plays.
Me and you, in my opinion, get to the final three at this point, is if we go to rocks.
Yeah.
So we need to pick the third one, the one that's not in that final three, and just say, listen, we need to go to rocks. Because, am I wrong in saying that A-Rod, Mark, and Sam, A-Rod, Sam, and Sir will go final three?
No, you are not wrong at all. I was thinking about that too.
Right.
Like, had that challenge not been like that,
Yeah.
I was planning on throwing down my advantage, getting Sam to not get immunity, hoping either you, I, or Mark got immunity, and hoping to get a 3 vote on Sam.
Honestly, I would love to go to the end with anybody but A-Rod and Sam, because A-Rod and Sam have made multiple promises to me about going this far or that far, and unfortunately they have Sir, and it really annoys me that they have Sir. I need to speak to DYM and Mark. God, that's going to annoy me, but I don't care how we do it, but I'm going to get to the end, and I'm going to do it for the simple fact that they screwed over BG, and in effect they screwed over me. So, you're about to watch something crazy, I guess.
Okay, since they're out of the channel, Sir, you agree that the clear vote is Sugar, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Basically at this point, I'm not really sure who I want to vote for. I'm a bit worried about Aaron because he could potentially receive more jury votes than me. Same with Sugar, which I'll probably just be voting for Sugar just because I assume that is my safest bet for a vote. Something could go weird. I'm not sure what anyone else is voting for just because I'm not really in a tight knit with anybody. So I'm not sure how impactful my vote will be, but I'm just gonna stick with it and hopefully it goes well for me.
You gonna merc Sugar Pose?
It's been needed to get merged for like
Yeah, we
4
took out his right hand man last time.
Yeah.
BJ.
Yeah.
I think I see both of you from the top of my tower, but you're like the silhouettes because you're out of render.
How long did that take to create?
Like the past
Oh,
3
well.
sessions, I don't know.
Yeah.
Christ
I wasn't
almighty.
doing shit for like the first 2 sessions. I was just chopping down trees.
We have a lot of free time, especially the first time, because, like, in the first few sessions, since it was teams... Did you just fall?
Oh no.
Oh,
I thought that was the water.
No, oh, no. No.
So what is your penalty?
We'll see.
We'll see.
yeah. The last one was slowness in a challenge, so...
I'm hoping it's just a wee time constraint.
Mark, here, we're in trouble.
Yeah, I know.
I'm glad we're on the same. So, are we all in agreement that A-Rod, Sam, and Sir have got final 3 if they get the majority in this vote?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Firstly, Mark, I'd like to apologise for voting for you last time.
Oh,
It
that was
seemed-
you,
yeah,
huh?
It was me and BJ. I'm not gonna pretend it wasn't. We was in agreement that you know, you were starting to play a questionable game and that you may have gone against the 5. So that was.
Yeah, I
that was-
understand.
yeah.
I understand your reasoning.
But here's the thing: if one of us 3 go today, Sam, A-Rod, and Sir go final 3, and there's no doubt in my mind about that. How many times have those 3 jumped off into a random TeamSpeak channel?
Quite
Well,
often, I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
And D1, you can back me up here. Who did they just say that Sam wanted to vote for?
And wanted to vote for Mark.
There you go.
Oh,
So
I never heard that part.
yeah,
You was
Because
not
Sam,
in.
Yeah, Sam just jumped out. Sam was like, "Listen, let's do Mark now." And my concern is if you go now, that those 3 have majority. So if you're willing to do something insane, I'm willing to do something insane with you.
It depends how insane and what it is. But as for the tribal, oh man, I'm concerned because I could either side with Sugar or I could side with Sam, and I already know that Sam is being very deceitful now.
You said you won't vote for Sam, which means the only option is one of us or Sir, because A-Rod has immunity. But the thing is, I know you're allied with Sir, so we have to get you to vote Sam.
Like, the
Or
only
else
reason I
all
have
3
for
of us
not
are
voting
fucked.
Sam is because he basically saved me in the second vote.
Neil,
And
I
I-
appreciate that.
Something to that caliber, I wouldn't
Yes.
expect him to ever betray me.
Like, honestly, and if you say, you know, whatever you say, this obviously decides everything. You think if me or DYM go today, or even you go today, do you think that A-Rod, Sam, and Sir would go final 3?
Honestly, probably, because just like, because it's 6 people, it'd end up being 3v2.
Me and DYM are prepared to go to Rocks. We
To
could
go to who?
Rocks.
It's what
Okay.
happens when there's a tie vote.
And if they are telling the truth, they're going to put 3 votes on you, Mark. Which means, best case scenario for you is you're not in that vote. Which means me or DYM, it's me versus DYM versus either Sam or Sir, depending on who they vote for. I mean, depending on who we vote for. Now, if we throw 3 votes on Sam, then obviously Sam doesn't go. That means it's between me, you, it's between me, DYM, and Sir. Which, though the odds really aren't in our favor, I'm willing to do that.
Because he's telling me to vote for Sugar, and he's telling Sugar to vote for me. So I'm probably going to end up voting for Sam. There's no way that he would have an immunity idol at this point in the game. I just don't believe it. I've been searching for the longest time for an immunity idol. I really don't know where to search either. Like, I've been looking all over the place. I don't know whether to look on top of trees, underneath trees, and like, I really don't know where to look. And if I'm having this much trouble finding it when I'm usually really good at finding secretive stuff, in all honesty, I don't think that anyone else would have one.
And you want to be honest with you, I don't really want to go to Rocks, but I also I didn't expect to get this far, but now that I'm this far, I don't want to go 4th or 5th, or even 6th. I
Like,
want to, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, it's really up to you. I'm happy to vote either one of them. If you don't want to, if you want to vote with Sam. If you don't want to vote for, get Sam out this time, if we put 3 votes on Sam, we tie it no matter what.
Yeah.
I got some fucking collusion going on in that channel. I can feel it, dude. They're gonna try to kill him, man.
What I'm kind of worried about. I have seen that Sugar is kind of going in to talk to Mark and also Aaron, so I'm a little bit worried about that, and I might have to play my idol, honestly. I've still got my my 2 votes, so I think if I'm in danger in the next tribal, I should just be able to play that, and I should still be fine just having that extra vote. Or at the very least I could tie it or something, but I think tonight I'm probably gonna have to play my idol just because I'm a little worried about what Sugar's thinking. Because I mean, when he was with Kid, the very first thing he told me was that he didn't want to go to the end with Kid. He wanted to get Kid out fairly often, as well, pretty much as soon as merge hit, I think he said.
They seemed a little bit better.
Well, if it does tie a vote, then I'm pretty sure they do it based on previous votes.
Yeah.
If they do vote for me, that'd be pretty stupid.
I'm just hoping that Mark isn't being swayed right now, because I think that Sugar's quite clearly the obvious vote here. If he gets to the end, I think he wins.
Because he 170,000% has Kid and BJ's vote.
Yeah, and probably Miles and Mischievous too.
Yeah.
Weren't they all gone?
Yep.
Yeah, but they vote on the winner.
Yeah.
Oh. That seems pretty bullshit.
It goes down to final 3, and then the people on the jury
and then
vote the winner.
Your odds of winning is out of your hand. Hey, Exo, move right here and throw the game. Like right here. Move this right here and throw the game. God damn it.